Carrick rebuilt our biggest problem since Sir Alex Ferguson. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to King's Michael channel. If you're new here, please drop a subscribe. If you're a regular, leave a comment. Can Michael Carrick really fix Manchester United major problem? And if you know and you're a Man United fan, you know what the problem is. Yes, a million spent to fix this, by the way. Academy players try to fix it. Big signings try to fix it. Nothing works. Can he be the man to fix it? Our midfield has been a long-standing issue for Manchester United. Yes, our midfield. In likes of Fred, Scott McTominay, Pogba, Fellaini, you get me, countless amount of others. But our midfield has been the biggest issue. Our front line was alright, our back line was decent, our goalkeeper was magnificent in David De Gea for many years until Andre Onana. But our midfield has been the biggest issue. And me saying that may sound like a bad thing, but no, it's the reality of Manchester United. And going into this new season, we have to fix it if we really want to be challengers to the title. We finished third, and it was a far distance from first, but we see where we could have gained more points in the games we dropped points in. So could we step up this season? I think so as well. But for first, I have to get to the midfield. Michael Carrick has come with a new system, 4-2-3-1, and sometimes off the ball it's 4-2-4 or 2-4-2 to close the gaps. But the signing of Tielemans and Andre Santos has improved our midfield slightly better. Let me know your thoughts. But with the likes of Kobe Mainoo and Santos and Tielemans, that midfield trio would be good. A destroyer, a press resistant, and a second phase controller in Tielemans. And then Bruno Fernandes will no longer have to play deep. He will play in his preferred position and be more comfortable in breaking the lines through balls to Sesko, Mbeumo, Cunha, and others. So these two signings, very good. Very, very good. And Carrick is a transitional manager in terms of his style of play, quick transition. Have we seen in pre-season against Atletico de Madrid and PSG and against Leeds as well? We did phenomenal in those games. And our final game, I think, is against AC Milan. But our midfield has to do better this season. And I believe that this season, it will do better. Kobe Mainoo will definitely have to be starting, but it's going to be a raffle to decide who's going to start beside him. You're going to start Tielemans beside Mainoo, or you're going to start Santos beside Mainoo. But Mainoo has to start, in my opinion. Mainoo has to start. Mainoo has to start. But Bruno now will be moving forward, and that is what we want in him for the longest time. Unfortunately, under Ruben Amorim, he was the deep line playmaker, but no, he's going into his preferred position. But Kobe Mainoo has to start, but it would be good to see the variation. Sometime Mainoo and Santos, sometime Mainoo and Tielemans, and so on. Ugarte will be out for majority of this season, I think. For the first half, I don't think he will be back. But going forward, our midfield is looking good. It is shaping into something that we want it to be at Manchester United, and for the longest while we have not been able to compete with the big clubs like City and the Liverpools and unfortunately the Arsenals. But we have to be resilient in that now this season in terms of our midfield. It's good that I think we may need a next midfielder to add to the squad them in terms of the massive amount of games that we're going to play this season. So you let me know your thoughts in the comments. But I think the midfield is shaping good with Santos and Tielemans. Tielemans is 29, so it's kind of past his prime, but he still has the quality to play that dangerous pass. But let us see what we do for next season. But I think Michael Carrick has found a solution with these two signings. Again, Santos and Tielemans were not even rumored to be wanted by Manchester United, and surprisingly, we signed the both of them. So Michael Carrick is setting out what he wants. And I hear that him saying we really want more signing into the club, and that is true. We do need more signings. I think we need an next left back because Luke Shaw is not. It's not promised he will give you a full season like last season because it's more games now. But we need a left back, and I think we need, I would say, a second striker to rotate with Sesko. You get me? But let us see how the transfer windows go. But you let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Carrick spend the right money to create a midfield that will be challenging for the Premier League this season? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is this midfield really good enough to challenge for the Premier League? In my opinion, not ready yet, but we are getting there. But let me know your thoughts. Again, if you're new here, subscribe, like, share, and smash that subscribe button. Peace out.